week and a half online coach, Japan edition. And as you can tell, I've got no sleep these last couple of days. So yesterday was my uncle's wedding. Literally as soon as the wedding's finished, came home packed, and I was on a flight. My flight was roughly around 16 hours. And yeah, the flight was long, so long. It was just frustrating as hell, tossing and turning, but I got like 3 or 4 hours sleep, just crashed at a hotel and let the week in the lab begin. But I want to show you what it's actually like to run a business whilst travelling as well. But big shout out to Luke. I've updated him in regards to a couple of things I want him to do, holding down the fort yesterday, and dropped the message to the guys. But like I said, the service doesn't lack. Ever since I was a kid growing up, I've always wanted to come to Japan, and I was like, fuck it, let's just bite the bullet and do it. Like, genuinely as well, recently I've become obsessed with Japanese food, the Japanese culture, all the man that know about anime as well. I watched Solo Leveling, both seasons, on the plane, and boys, watch that shit. Crazy. Shout out to Air Jordans for putting me on as always. The only thing I realised about Japan, we're 9 hours ahead of the UK. So in terms of client check-ins, in terms of being on top of everything, it's good, but it just comes to communication. At the end of the day, we've got client routine. But I can't believe how messed up my hair is, bro. Boomba clerk there. Back in the day, innit? Yeah. It must light up quite nicely. Going back in time. Today we're in Tenshoshi, right? Tenshoshi. Bow twice, put the money in. No, bow twice, make the wish.
No, put the money in, make a wish, bow once.
Did it 3 times. Chopstick master.
So I want to eat as much as possible, so I don't want to waste my...
Your order will arrive shortly.
Every time you finish, you just...
Do that again. See you later. Time to try the pomodoro. Let's go. That's good. Looks like I'm going to be my running bag this week. And not only that, it took about half an hour to look in this park for some sort of gym equipment. But I did my research, did my due diligence, found some French TikToker, and my man plugged me, thank God for that. And we're working out at the Balenci's because I left my running shoes in the other hotel, which is jarring as hell. But yet again, we get shit done, my boy.
For fitness out in Asia.
Your jokes, bro. What are you telling the YouTubes today, bro?
We got one brother in Japan, one brother in Phuket. All I'm saying is that when you look after your health, everything else follows, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
You've heard that quite many times, G. I've heard that quite many times.
Oh, when you look after your health, everything else follows, you get me? So like people think, you know, we're just here just coaching people just to get healthy. Of course we are, but when you look after your health, you're able to do more things. You know, become financially better, you're able to become more confident, all these things.
I agree.
It all stems from that. But people don't realise that. They think you just want to get a six-pack and be shredded. No. I want to be healthy. I want to be vibrant.
It's a
I
domino
want to have
effect.
energy.
It's a domino effect. Even people around you, bro, like, say if you start eating well, like, your family's going to
That's
start
it.
eating well, and obviously other people will, and that's a beautiful thing about fitness. But it was good catching up with the boy today. Like, every single week, we'll have 2, 3, 4 meetings.
Day. He's lying every day.
I mean, obviously, it's been less frequent, because my boy's been across the different world, and obviously I've been travelling, but it's always good to catch up, man. And this is what we do. We talk business, we talk life, we talk everything. But I'm going to see my boy in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Not even that.
2 weeks, bro. Whoa.
Less than a week.
Nice. A lot sooner.
Very soon. We've got so many different protein shake options as well. Yesterday, can't lie, had this one. It slaps. So it has about 30g protein and chocolate flavour. You can't go wrong. There's a reason why the Japanese diet's on point. I mean, even if you come to like the 7-Elevens, just look, chicken breast, all these things like available. Like, even the salads, all healthy eats. My favourite for sure is the way the Japanese do the eggs. It's completely different. Honestly, guys, I've been in Japan for 1 day now, and I've got a lot to learn about the culture. Like, the thing is, there's so many things, and the biggest thing here is respect. Having respect for other people. The thing is, you can't even jaywalk in this country. Apparently, they're disrespectful. But the thing about the Japanese is the fact that it's respect, having respect for each other's personal space, X, Y, and Z. But yeah, man, about to get some coffee, lock in for like a couple of hours. Thing is, I'm being 9 hours ahead of the UK, so it gives me an opportunity to be on top of my check-ins, be on top of admin, and be on top of everything. So yeah, little head start. I did wake up this morning and watch a bit of the Chelsea game. These man fucking won 4-1. I know Dev is going to be back home gassed, so I was just like, tragic. Literally on the way to find a little coffee shop. But when it comes to actual travelling, right, it's all about having the routine. That's what's worked best for me. I mean, for me, it's all about adapting your routine in regards to what situation you're currently in. So in Thailand, I was 7 hours ahead. Now being in Japan, I'm 9 hours ahead. It's all about adapting your routine. As long as you can adapt your routine, you're thriving. And it comes to day-to-day life, like, you have to ask yourself, what is the best time to go gym for you? What works best for you? What works around your schedule? It's all about being open to what works around you. Because if you're not open to that, then you won't thrive. And to be on top of everything, when it comes to training, eating, you need to know what time you're going to have your meals. You need to know everything, really. But yeah, guys, it's exactly how you stay on top, man. And this is why I've been so successful in regards to running my online coaching business, because check-ins are still delivered on time. The standard of service that we still deliver is on time. We communicate to our clients and let them know, like, for example, like, I know Luke's going to be traveling a couple of days, so he'll let the team know. So we know when to bounce off each other. And that's the thing, routine is key in day-to-day life. You need to know what time you're training, you need to know what time you're having your meal times. So if it's all guesswork, then you won't get to where you want to be. Simple as that. Also, another underrated thing is making sure you plan your day. Every single morning, wake up, as you can see, got a little latte this morning because unfortunately didn't have flat white. Prioritise the most important tasks first. And that's the best way to be on top of your day. So I'll literally sit down, coffee in hand, just note down the plan of action today. And like I said, we're always ready to attack. The business side of Japan, coming out Canary Wharf, guys. Bomboclat. That's crab like one there, yeah?
Yeah.
Bomboclat. Roast beef. What's that? Shrimp.
Yeah.
Custard shrimp.
It's not custard, it's mayonnaise.
Let me give a little live taste test for peach. Teriyakimasu. That's what we say. Right?
Itadakimasu.
Okay, that's not what we don't say. Peach squash, apparently. Not bad. Biggest cross in the world, right here. Boom, let's get front lines. Look at the hype. Everyone's just like, biggest crossing in the Bomboclat world. What's that? Special ale, only served here. Whiskey cocktail, caramel popcorn.
Oh no, it's whiskey. What am I gonna do with this?
Truffle tomato stacks.
I don't know.
And cheese and salami. This is a very processed thing. Like when I thought it would be on I thought that would be on the cheese board. If it was on a cheese board, then it'll be decent, innit? But crazy. Your boy's favourite, Bomboclat ramen. I went for the special shio ramen, the most expensive one. I mean, not the most expensive one, the most popular one according to the star. What do I get? I'm gonna get a Sahi, bro. Damn, wish you guys could see this. Crazy. Have to get some extra Bomboclat egg, you know how we do it. This shit about to get scrambled. Get the ramen spoon. No. I love Japan. Can't find my beats, so don't hate on the wide earphones. But I just finished my ramen, yeah? I'm on a Bomboclat, no. Why am I flipping Hogwarts, bro? Hogwarts? Is that what he's called? Nah, bro. Well, how am I here, bro? Man's in Harry Potter, guys. I need to see what this is about. But no, Japan's actually beautiful at night, man. I'm such a little flipping tourist. Oh, let me tell you the song of today, though. I haven't heard this song in time. Wait, make sure I got my piece. Can't be dropping anything. Into. Look at the fit check. Alright, the song of today. What a throwback. Today I'm exploring, like, it's crazy how, like, you can literally just walk. I must have done like 30k steps yesterday. Like, we're going to like the Canary Wharf bit of Japan. So I copped the crew socks, I don't know if you guys can see. Absolute essentials. I'm running out of socks, but Yeah, man. In Japan, you can literally just walk, and never get bored. There's so much going on there every single time. This looks so jokes. As a kid, I would love this place. Oh, what do you know about that game? That game was good on DS. No way, they got a One Piece game. Yeah, that's mad. That's mad. So all my Pokemon Mandem, you can get like a match for this. It's pretty mad. Gab, if you're watching this, I'm literally about to message you Gab saying if he wants this. They've even got Mandem in the Pokemon section, G. What the hell? Best thing to do when you're exploring a place is to go for a run. So I'm gonna hit a little 5k. I might do a 10. Depending on how fatigued I am, but it's gonna give me a little shake out 5k. But if you guys literally want to explore the area, I definitely recommend going for a run. That's the best thing. That's the best way to do it. So I'm literally about to warm up. As you can see, the warm up routines, cuz. And then these are the crepes. They're absolutely flipping beat though. God damn. Some serious wear and tear right here. Yeah, man. We live, baby. Damn. There was the Explorer. This is beautiful. Look at that mountain up there. Nothing beats the Japanese countryside. I know I'm wearing a Santos tee right now. They're checking me, but wow. Wow. That'll be cool for my bag. That's so cool. I'm about to get this. Your boy is in the mountains. Like the air feels so clean, cold, misty. What the special cafe in the mountains. Look how beautiful this is. Matcha. Voila. I'm not a fan of it. What's this?
Fish. Fried fish.
I'm impressed how well I know. Your boy is in the Japanese mountains, staying in an onsen. This onsen's a private one because apparently in onsens, it's normally like a public place where people go naked, right? But you're not allowed to have any tattoos because people in Japan think, oh, if you have tattoos, you're part of a gang, you're part of some affiliation. So obviously your boy's tatted, so I got a private one. So let me just give you a little tour of what the gaff's saying. So TV, nice little place to have some tea, doing some check-ins as well. Oh, Luke's gonna kill me because I've literally had no Wi-Fi, which has been the only bad problem, but sometimes it's really good to disconnect from the world, you know? Even the toilets are kind of funny. Like, I swear to God, like, Japanese toilets are jokes. Look, man said, look at that, what the fuck? Don't get it wrong, I'm too shook to use the bum features, but yeah, man, we can't use that one. Nice little mirror. What you do is you wash yourself before you do go in there. It's a bit wet here, so I'm gonna go around. Let me show you guys what this onsen's like. It's actually insane. So what an onsen is a volcanic, I don't know if you guys can see, but like I've got a little private pool, but it's not a private pool, but it's volcanic water. And it's really hot. Like you can only be in it for a good, for me I was in it for a good 15-20 before you get too hot and overwhelmed. Guys, when I mean I'm on top of the mountain, guys, look. Your boy's in the trenches. The volcanic water coming from here. It's a pretty dark environment unless there's a way to turn the light on, which I doubt there is because normally at night time it lights up automatically. But yeah guys, this is what we're dealing with at the minute. I've learnt a lot, like not being on my phone or like having no Wi-Fi has really allowed me to disconnect from this world, you know, because when you consistently have Wi-Fi, when you consistently just have messages and overwhelm, it can be overwhelming like on a day-to-day basis because we're in the type of generation where you're surrounded by phones, you're surrounded by noise. But me being stuck here, it's a different story, you know? But let's see if I can show you guys the full fit. What do you guys think? Rate this out of 10. Wait, I'm doing a Thai version, hold up. There you go. What? Yeah. Oh, what's that smoke happening there? So apparently Mount Fuji's over there. Yeah, I can smell the volcanic ashes. Damn, this weather is atrocious. You can't see shit.
But you can really smell.
It smells like, yeah. It does smell like rotten egg. So today, we've got our black egg. Tastes like a normal egg. But it's a process, and I thought like that. Feels like I'm doing an incline treadmill right now. Damn. It's my boy Tanjiro. These balls right here. Pause. Pause. Are insane. Speciality hotcakes. Bam. What? This is so trippy. Where am I? And that's a wrap for Japan. It's been a pretty eventful trip, to say the least. I learned a lot about myself in Japan, you know. Obviously different places gives you different experiences and whatnot. But heading to Bali now to see the boys, I'm shattered, very, very shattered. Barely got any sleep last night. Just so you know, if you do come Bali, you need to book an onwards flight. I just booked a flight last minute before I could even check in, so shit's just been stressful. But yeah, man, I'm gonna check in, see the boys at the villa. Obviously these guys have been staying there for a bit now, and yeah, about time I pulled up. So yeah, catch you in a bit.